Haley Elementary drop-off and pickup procedures. A few reminders for drop-off and pickup. For the first day of school, we allow all kindergarten parents to come on campus and walk their kindergarteners to their classroom. We do this to help with a smooth transition into elementary. We do ask once your child is in their classroom that you do exit the building immediately for safety purposes. Drop-off times are here. We have pre-K between 8 and 8:10 is when you can drop off your child. Kindergarten through 6th grade, our gates open at 8:10 and first bell rings at 8:25. School day starts at 8:30. For pickup, pre-K will be picked up at 2:30, and then our K through 6th grade will be dismissed between 3 and 3:15. We ask that you please demonstrate patience the first few days of school until routines are in place. Pre-K drop-off and pickup. Park and walk your child to the gate by the front office. No parking or driving through the bus lane at any time, as we have buses coming and going for multiple campuses and multiple grade levels. So please make sure that you never park in the bus lane at any time. We also ask that you use a crosswalk to demonstrate and set an example for your young children to always use a crosswalk for safety. Again, drop off for pre-K students that are on 5-day schedules will be at 8 and it will end at 8:10. Pickup will be between 2:30 and 2:40. You must sign in and out your child. You will see here the arrow is pointing to the parking lot that you will park in, and then you will walk up to the gate by the playground next to the front office, and that's where you will drop off your pre-K student. These are the different parts where you can drop off. The yellow line indicates where our buses go right in the front of our school. So every morning and afternoon they drop off there. And then we also have the red lines that shows where our parent drive line is. And then the purple line is also where our walkers that walk to campus will go in through the back gate. We do allow the front gate walkers, which are any students that live in the homes across South Layton Lakes Boulevard. So any houses that are across Layton Lakes Boulevard, those students can walk all the way down in front of the school. There's a crossing guard there, and they can safely cross with our crossing guard and then enter through the front gate. If you do live in a house across Layton Lakes Boulevard, please contact our front office and they will get them a walker's pass so that they have a pass to go in the front gate. Bus riders. Again, this is the location just for our parents to know where the bus will come and go for your child. The arrow indicates the area that they will walk in every day, and we do have a staff member there at the gate. Parent drive line. The red arrow or lines indicate where you will be going for the parent drive line. In the morning, arrive during 8:10 and 8:30 for drop-off. Arrive no earlier than 3 o'clock and between 3 o'clock and 3:15 for pickup. Any earlier than that, we do have a gate that is closed until the bell rings or close to the bell ringing. And then also all of the cars do back up if you do come prior to school letting out. To get in line, use South Layton Lakes Boulevard to South 142nd Street. Please no cutting through the church parking lot as we will have cones there. They're such great neighbors and we do not want to upset them, so please do not cross through the church parking lot. There is a line of cars that line up. It does go very quickly, but please just get in the line off of South Layton Lakes Boulevard and 142nd Street. At pickup, have your car sign visible as we will need it to read off your name so your child knows that they're ready to be picked up. Pull all the way forward and your child will come to you. Stay in your vehicle, circle all the way around the loop. We ask that no cell phones be in use during driveline for safety purposes for our students, our staff, and our parents. Please stay on the right hand and turn out of the parking lot and go right only. Left will back up our parking lot. Walkers. The purple line indicates the path that they will take if you would like to drop your child off and have them walk. Only parking in designated loading parking areas on South Layton Lakes Boulevard in front of the park. No parking in front of the school on South Layton Lakes Boulevard or on South 142nd Street directly across the street where our crossing guard is. Children will walk along the path to the pedestrian gate at the north side of the field. Dismissal. For kindergarten parents, you must be present or the older sibling must be released at the gate during the time of dismissal. Kindergarteners are not permitted to leave the gate without an older sibling or their parent or guardian. Front gate walkers that live directly across Layton Lakes Boulevard will be able to enter through our front area and not have to walk all the way around, as they have to cross South Layton Lakes Boulevard to truly walk from their home into campus. So they are allowed to walk through the front parking lot gates so that they are encouraged to use our crossing guard there at the front entrance area. We do ask that no parents park by the homes directly behind our campus. As our neighbors, we want to keep friends with them, and we want to make sure that we are not blocking their driveways or mailboxes and causing it to be unsafe for them. So please, again, do not park over by the homes directly behind our school. We do ask that if you are choosing to park and drop your child off to walk, you must do so along South Layton Lakes Boulevard over by the city park. We also ask that, going back to walkers, we also ask that if your child is walking, they're either walking home or to you at the park or the car. We ask that you do not leave your children at the park, as this is a safety concern for all, and for students to walk home or walk off campus, they are to be walking door to door. So from our school to home, or door to door, meaning from our school to your car door. So please do not use the park as a daycare option, as we do have safety concerns, and we have had students that have to lose the privilege of walking due to not having any parent supervision. Daycare buses will be picked up in the front of the school, as indicated by the arrow. We do have a staff member that walks them out to their daycare bus. For Kids Express drop-off and pickup, the students are released. For kindergarten students, they are escorted to the MPR or multi-purpose room at the end of the day by a staff member to Kids Express. And then also in the morning, actually, they are escorted out, our kindergarten students, out to the playground. So they're always escorted with a staff member before and after school. And this is year-round or year-long. And then if you are picking your children up or dropping them off, where this arrow is, you will come down South Layton Lakes Boulevard. You'll turn on 142nd Street and go towards the back of our school. You will see signs for Kids Express pickup and drop off. You will enter the gates and you will have to ring the doorbell, as we do keep our doors locked for safety purposes. Helpful tips and drop off and pickup. Don't arrive too early. Gates open in the morning at 8:10. If you're any earlier than that, you will be waiting in a line. Students are released at 3 o'clock. Kindergarten begins releasing at 2:55, just to help. Sometimes their little legs take a while to walk to their locations with their teacher. The sweet spot time to come to drop off is between 8:15 and 8:20, to kind of pass that long line, if you will. But 8:15 to 8:20 is a great time to come. It's in and out very quickly. And dismissal, the sweet spot is 3:10 to 3:15. Anytime after 3:15, we will bring your child up to the front office for you to pick them up in the front office. Please exercise patience. The first 2 weeks of school can take longer than normal, as everyone is getting into their routines and learning the procedures. So please exercise those patience, and please make sure that you are distraction free. Discontinue the use of cell phones while picking up your children here on school property. The most convenient way to pick up your child, other than using the bus, will be through the parent drive line. Please make sure you utilize the parent drive line if you do not live in walking distance, to ensure that we are being kind to our neighbors and not parking and causing a disruption to the neighborhood around us. Also, for all of our students that ride the bus, please make sure that if you haven't done so already, that you do register for buses to make sure you get that transportation. If you are deemed to be not eligible right away, please make sure you go in and do that safety exception form, and you will be routed if you had a bus or you knew of a bus in your area last year. We look forward to a safe drop off and pickup this year here at Haley Elementary.